Now I am on Google Cloud Console and I select my first project. I go here, Kubernetes engine, cluster. I don't have any cluster yet, so now I will create a cluster. So first of all, I need to build an image. I pull my Docker image sample. This is ASP.NET MVC website. Now I start the container. It is started. This is a simple website. I will deploy on Google Kubernetes. I go here in my first project. There is no cluster yet, so I have to create one. We can create on the UI. Yeah, we can create on the UI. Another option is we create by gcloud commands. This is the command I use to create a cluster. The name of cluster is Win cluster. There is some warning, but it's not a problem. In the meantime, we can look on the UI for what is happening. Yeah, one cluster is creating. This process may take few minutes. Yeah, the cluster is now ready to use cluster with window node. We need to add a window pool. There is an error on this. I think I need to get a credential for the newly created cluster. Okay, so the cluster endpoints and auth later is reloaded. I create a window pool. The window node is creating the window pool. Here we can see the status is provisioning. We can see here the number of instances it is creating, because by default the window pool will create 3 nodes, so there are 3 instances. Now the cluster is ready. Okay, here I push the new image to Google container. Now I create a YAML file to deploy the container, and here is the structure of the file. The main point here is that it has a node selector. It is a Windows image, so it will use the window node pool. So here it is the container name, and here is the image to be deployed, and the number of replica. Here it is number of pods will be created. Now I just apply the YAML file, and it will deploy the image to the cluster. Yeah, it is created. I can see the workload here. The pods are pending. Now we see the deployment ASP.NET MVC. It has a status does not have minimum availability, but when we go inside, it says the pods are pending. So the pods are creating here. We can see container creating. We can use kube control to get status of the pod. Yeah, it's a container creating, so we should wait for the status. For the first time, it will need time to create pods, because Docker will need to pull the image from the container registry. Here it says the pull the image, so the pulling is not finished yet. It's like we run Docker pull in the local. For the first time, we need to pull the image from repository depending on the network speed. Also, we will need to expose the service, then it will be accessed from external. To expose a service, we can use this command, kube control expose deployment, and the type is load balancer. Yeah, it is exposed, and we can use get service to make the IP address. Yeah, the external IP is pending. Yeah, so this is ready. We can go here to see the event pooling. It takes about 6 minutes here, more than 6 minutes. Now if we scale the application, it will be much faster, because the image already pulled to the node, so it will be fast. For example, we create 2 replica. Yeah, it is creating. Here we see the pool is very fast. You can see it's all running. Now go back to the console and try to get the IP address. Yeah, so now it is available. We can go here. It is the external load balancer. When we click on this, Yeah, so it is up and running. From here now we can scale to reduce the number of replica. So one will be terminating, but we can only access our website. Everything is managed by Kubernetes. To clean up, we can go here, delete the workload. But for example, I can even delete the cluster. So when I delete the cluster, everything will be deleted. The workload deleted, the service deleted, and the VM, they will be terminating. Here you can see the status. But this step will take time because many resources will be terminating.